called Title IX. He was just a kid, hormone tempest on the weather front of his body. I was just a kid. Grass-stained knees, sticky grape jelly fingers, my dream car was a rainbow limousine. He was just a kid, hands that pulled hair, eyes that lingered, a voice that carried the words that spread paralysis through my body. Just be quiet and I won't hurt you. 2, I was just a girl, still had teen hanging on the end of my age, still had throwback Backstreet Boys lyrics on the tip of my tongue, still wrapped myself in a baby blanket in a cold college dorm. He was just a boy, 6 years older, a boy carrying a concealed weapon tucked into his jeans to protect his younger sisters. When I told him I was dating someone and didn't want to kiss him, he said that most girls ended up changing their minds. Boys will be boys. They will dirty your house and break your windows. They will yell and wrestle and fight. Leave them be. If they leave muddy handprints on your freshly minted soul, don't worry. If they break your spirit in the name of taming something beautiful, it's just in their nature. Leave them be. 3, I was a woman fresh out of heartbreak, afraid to put on my clothes in case they still smelled like 2 years of infidelity and abuse. Like the man who changed his mind. 5, I met a new boy. He let a light shine into my dark world, let me take his dog to the park, held my hand when the grief cycled its way through my body like an over-enthusiastic spin instructor. He told me that sometimes bad things happen to good people, that sometimes a building had to burn down in order to be rebuilt better. He was just a boy. He told me that he loved Jesus. He told me that he loved me. When I said I wasn't so sure about being physical, he told me that's not enough to stop me. When I said no, he laughed because appetizers do not have opinions. 6, 7, 8, 4. In retrospect, I remembered that a few months beforehand, I had woken up to him trying to take advantage of me while I was unconscious. I pushed him off and forgot in an instant we kept dating for 2 months. 9. I got a Facebook message from his roommate telling me that I was a slut who felt guilty afterwards, and someday I would have to answer to God for the damage I did by falsely reporting. See, when he told me that sometimes a building needed to be burned down in order to be built up better, it never occurred to me that he would be the next arsonist. And this is not just my story. It's on the lips of at least 1/3 of the people in this room. It is your story. It is our story.
Amen.
But when we try to speak, people still tell us that boys will be boys. And we are supposed to sit back and accept it. Like when your waiter brings you the wrong food, no big deal. We're supposed to just accept that half of our population are born arsonists, that boys grow up trailing dropped matches. People say it's just in their nature. And if you burn, well, you should have marked yourself flammable.